discussing with brand. Walaikum salam, Miyata. Thank you. Tap the emoji button, put some comment, level up, hype the video, hype. Hit the hype button. Hype the video. Do you know how to hype? Do you know how to hype? Welcome, Miyata. Please hit the hype button. What? Dami yun. Dami yun. Babo. Samyo. Kau karanda tak gani. I got that one. Vivian, good morning. I just seen. Hold on. Hi, friend. Hold on. Are you here, Vivian? If you are, let me check. One second. Good morning. Can you hit the hype button? Everybody follow, so give sub to one another. Subscribe to one another. Tamio, sit. Awesome. Are you there? Awesome. You can do 50 subs. So Vivian here is my friend, and many of you, we're going to talk about the subs. Many of you need a requirement of 50 subscribers to go live, and you can live stream. So it used to be 1,000. I remember the days. I used to have to get 1,000 subscribers to go live. Very long time ago, over 2-3 years ago, when I first started. So I had to meet 1,000. But you all are very fortunate. Many of you just need 50 subscribers to go live. So go get that 50 subscribers. You can even earn those 50 subscribers on my live right now. If you see people in the chat that you connect with, sub back. And if you sub to me, I always provide a sub back, because I want you to grow. That's why I have my channel, is to help you move forward. And whatever resources, whatever advice, whatever challenges that I faced, I can share with you. But we can do it. YouTube wants you to live stream. You see, any platform, they want you to move forward, because in the end they want you to get to your destination. So start your journey, get 50 subs. I think you can do it. Awesome. You can do it in a few days. All right. And if you're watching now, actually I'm going to change the what do you mean every time you need to sign? What is that? I mean, I'm typing that way easy, Alright, I'm gonna change the subject because I think more people will benefit. How to get, let's do that. Okay, I just changed the subject. That way, everybody who needs 50. Uh, why is that emoji not working? Yeah, Vivian, it's gonna take some time, right? So, but you can do it. Things are, you got. I'm not going to guide you. I'm just gonna tell you what needs to be done because there's gonna be a lot of confusion when I tell people when I try to guide people because their interface is different. Some are on Android, some are on desktop, some are on what do you call it? Some are on iPhones, some on iPads. So the interface looks a little different depending on the version and stuff. So what I need you to do, goal for Vivian, by the end of the week she can get 50 subscribers, easy, all right? And every morning just check in, we're gonna do an update count on your subscribers. And then whenever who's here, like Miata, Kyuhei, we got a few more people who will come in later. I will tell them they sub for sub back. There's people here who want to grow together and good people. So just have your YouTube set up just like you have TikTok set up to go live. Just have it set up, learn the few functionalities of your YouTube, and the moment you get 50, I think they unlock it. But you have, there's certain procedures I can't remember, I had to verify, but see what happens. But as soon as you get 50, your account in good standing, you should be able to go live. So I'm excited. Yes, good. So I'm going to leave you to do your work, all right? Because they say too many cooks spoil the soup. So I'm not gonna chat with you. I'm gonna work on my stuff. You're gonna work. Because in TikTok, what happened was I think we all got distracted with the gifts and likes. Over here, it's a bit more chill. Start working. If you need my attention, chat, I'll slowly respond, okay? Good luck. Yeah, go in and out. You don't have to stay in my chat, right? I don't hold anybody. I'm not trying to hold anyone hostage in my life. I want everyone to feel free to go do your work, come back, check in, go do your work, come back, check in whenever you need. All right. So my live will be running as usual. And once you guys get the hang of it, you will run your own show as well. All right. Have a good day. So I'm having my cup of tea. My goal is to get all my friends and all the people that deserve to be seen and heard get to their live option open. Because there's so many talent out there beyond me, right? I saw like Vivian, and there's so many people on TikTok that I saw go live that has potential. But once the live ends on TikTok, it doesn't go on record. But over here on YouTube, it stays, you know? So it's a great archive to save you, because I know how difficult it is to be a creator. I've lost, I've cried, now I need you all to move forward. Because someday if I can't do it, you can see these videos and you can move forward with the work that I have done. Like you all move, you carry the torch, kind of like in Olympics, you have the baton, like the torch. Somebody, have you ever seen in the Olympic, the old champion comes and gives the torch to the younger youth, the torch, and they light up every 4 years. A new being comes and lights it up. So the old has to pass the torch. Part of learning of ego and letting go of ego and stuff. As I old, I'm ready to let go my responsibilities, my power, my life to the young generation. And every morning I wake up, I see YouTube. Beyond me, the creativity, the amazing, like there's one bad side, whatever's happening outside, I don't want to talk about the stuff, I don't want to put the word in the algorithm, but there's one good side, which the youth and people who are even older, who's young in spirit and has good heart, they're putting out their creativity, they're fighting back evil in their own way. So for that, I need to bring even whatever, because I have background in my tech, like I worked in tech actually, I worked with different, there was a time I worked in downtown Chicago for a huge tech company. I didn't tell many people. So I did QA, quality assurance management, and I worked in the leadership of putting out apps and testing different apps. So I know how apps work in different devices and it doesn't seem the same. So I can use that expertise, I can use my knowledge and help you all move forward in whatever platform you're in and that I'm used to, right? So I'm used to YouTube, I'm used to TikTok. At the moment, I've put a pause on TikTok because it's overwhelming for my brain. I am someone who meditates and takes things gracefully. I'm old school. I cannot for the life of me process a gazillion 60-second videos. I went to school methodical. Like you all see this morning, I wore a collared shirt to remind myself when I went to school. I actually wore a collared shirt, and I sat down and I listened to my lecturers for hours on end. And I'm someone who spent a schooling life that was more gradual and it took years to build. But I know many of you all want things instantly now, and I'm trying my best to follow that, but I cannot do it completely. I mean, somewhere in the middle. So meet me in the middle. I'll get somebody trying to sell followers here. Thank you. I think that's from Twitch, right? That's a message. That's a bot from Twitch. Hold on. Oh, you guys can't see it. I see it because I'm also live streaming on Twitch at the moment. So if anyone's here from Twitch, welcome. Who else is watching? If you are watching, be a part of the community. I'm actually there's a new YouTube community, I think. Your comment yesterday helped me today. I'm going to, because some of y'all I didn't get to respond yesterday. I was just going through a lot in my mind, just overwhelmed with the things happening locally in this country, with the uncertainty and stuff. So it was just a lot for me yesterday. So I couldn't get to some of the comments, and I couldn't see any of it. So this morning I will respond. Alright, I do have sinus. If you all are working with me, because I am working from home, I'm doing the things that I have to do from home. If you all are working with me, know that periodically I blow my nose. So that's natural. You guys are hanging out with me, so I'm not gonna act it out. Like I'm not gonna repress my. So you come chill with me, I blow my nose. And which is good and healthy. Now, see, I can breathe freely, and I'll put some siddhalate or something. You know what is siddhalate? Today, I'm going to work as chill as I can. Do you see? Oh, it's my friend. I'll talk late. अभी हो गई. Mindes magi pinwantai tiruni dentamai. So one of the things I do, when I sit for too long, my back hurts, so I get up, I move around. So I move. One of the perks of working is I don't sit in one place for too long. That I got about 30% charge. That's enough. Now we're gonna go into standing position. And then the goal is while working, still walking. So we'll get Summer for a walk also a bit later on. Okay. Let's move over here. This is better. Hold on, people. See. Let's do a quick video. But people will know, no? People know, no? But then. Make a did it download.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. It's nice to meet you. Um, just like every other human being, I'm incomplete, I'm imperfect. If you'd like to know more about me, you can check out my social media. The links are in the bio. It's Adam S underscore Lucky for YouTube, and I hope to see you there. And I hope to get to know you better, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. මේ දැස මගේ පින්වන්තයි තේරුණේ දැන් තමයි. මේ දැස මගේ පින්වන්තයි තේරුණේ දැන් තමයි. How do I turn that off? It hurts my ear. Through settings, maybe. Alright. too much. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, okay, that's enough. Good morning, folks. I've been live streaming on YouTube for a while now. If you haven't joined the daily lives, I highly recommend jumping in my daily lives. You can find it under the live tab in my channel. All right, let's get to it. For those of you who are struggling with TikTok or have, are overwhelmed by social media, the reason why I am back on YouTube is to try to get things organized, because this is where I started my social media journey. This is where I started documenting my lives with Lucky and my family, and this is where I always go back to find that core strength, right? So this is my OG platform. Let's just put it that way. I didn't really document on Facebook. I didn't really document on Instagram. It wasn't my thing. I have the accounts, but it's not my OG platform. So for me, it's YouTube. And because you know why? YouTube was a great resource for trans folks before anything was available online. So, I know some of the OG channels over here, and not just for trans folks, but just for like in general, for anything, how to do something, how to put things together in your car, or whatever. For me, YouTube is like right there when I look up, even before AI and stuff, right? So anyway, that being said, many of my friends in TikTok are also looking for a backup, or looking to, because TikTok can be a lot, especially lately, can we all agree, with the past 2 years of it being sold, bought, transferring to different ownerships. Now, who knows who owns it now, different shares to different people. And at the end of the day, the freedom of expression is the utmost important thing, right? If we can express ourselves safely without being constantly reduced of our humanity, that would be super great, right? So that's why I'm here. That's what I've been trying to do throughout my journey. And you all might have seen, if you go to my videos and go to my oldest videos, see how I express myself. Not as good as I do today. So thanks to me just creating videos, over 664 at this point, I still do, even if my views don't reach 100. Because one, it helps me mentally, to talk to someone, and I know you all do listen, right? And I have done therapy sessions, but it's different. I'll tell you, in therapy sessions, things are curated differently. They ask different questions. They're like, how do you feel today? Like sometimes I just organically want to talk without people questioning me. How are things? What do you think you're going to do here? Like, that's not how I grew up. My brain works differently. The way that my family and my upbringing and the places that I grew up in is the way that I talk is more organic. It's not scripted. It's just very in the moment. It's flow. And you all together on the internet have shaped me for a better version of myself. And today I'm very blessed, right? So the reason why I'm making this video is because today I realized many of my friends from TikTok don't even have 50 subs to go live on YouTube. And my goal right now is, why don't I start small? Why don't I help the small creators get to 50 subs? Even if you're not on TikTok and if you just came across this video, welcome to my channel, first of all. How would you like to go live? I feel like many of you all have so much depth and so much knowledge and so much goodness that you can bring to the world through your lens, through your perspective, which is how you can utilize that through your creativity. Open a simple YouTube channel like I did 4 years ago. Actually, September 25th today, I'm recording this. On September 18th, 2021 was when I opened this channel. If you go into my bio, you can see when was this channel created. So I opened it for Lucky, which is my OG dog. I call her daughter because she's the one who invoked the paternal instinct in me, as someone. So I was like, what do I leave behind for my beings? Now it's summer. She continues the legacy. So I don't want to get into the sad aspect, but you all can look into what happened to Lucky. She passed. She passed because age and cancer. But anyway, I maintained the dignity and the love of her in this channel. And now Summer, and along with whoever my friends, subscribers, well-wishers, commenters, all of you are the future. And I want to share this meaningful life with all of you. And I can't do it alone. And I want you all to get on board by opening your own little page. Trust me, a year from now, you will look back and you will thank me. Because some of y'all might go ahead. Some of y'all are much more brilliant than me. It's not about the subscribers. It's the fulfillment. I can't explain it to you, all right? Why do I still come in here and make videos even if I don't get an extra sub per day? Because there's something in me that wants to share knowledge, that wants to give you the good and the bad of what you can utilize in moving forward. And if you see me as a mentor, alhamdulillah, thank you so much. So please, I want you all to find your inner voice as well. I want you all to honor your inner child as well. And how best to do that is create a channel. If you already have one, you want to create a second one, you can do that. So however many steps you need to take to express your authentic self, do it so safely. This is a good platform to do that. And now I encourage others to do, because I've already seen my share of YouTube. And when I grow, I want to grow and take you all with me. I want to start from the bottom and take you all with me. Because there's no point me getting to 100,000 and then calling you all. Why not me at 33,405K subscribers now? As I'm at this number, I want you all to come along with me. And I don't care how big or small your channel is. The most important thing I'm looking for here is community, right? That is something that we collectively, globally can agree that wherever we go in this world today, that we do need community. And YouTube is a great platform that has showed us that you can find community. You can find chosen family. Even if you are ostracized by your family, your community, society, you can always find hope. You can always find people that love you. You can always find people that will say kind things to you. Like yesterday, I wasn't having a great day, and as a creator, I like practicing that there's no ego with me. If I'm having a bad day, I come in here and I verbalize it. I share that with my viewers because I want you all to know at the end of the day, I'm just in human form. I'm no God. I'm Adam. I'm subject to emotions just like many of you, right? Even if you're a parent, if you're an older person, even my mother, I encourage her to express herself because there shouldn't be a level of like where you can't express yourself out of, oh, I'm the elder one, so I gotta I'm the YouTube video creator, so I should like repress my emotions and not show you all how human I am. No, I want you all to know that I'm, at the end of the day, I am human. I can be prone to disease. I can be prone to stress. I can be prone to exhaustion. I can be overwhelmed by posts. I can be overwhelmed by comments. So it's all valid. Why am I sharing this? Because in your journey, as you get to 50 subs or 100 subs or 200 or 5,000 subs or 1,000,000 subs, you will face the same challenges that I did, amplified or even less. So how can you strategize and find ways to minimize those stress, those overwhelming emotions? So what I did yesterday was I stepped back from the app TikTok because I found that multiple platforms were starting to get to me. When it was positive, it was good, but collectively there's so much news in the world, right? I'm someone who don't wake up in the morning and watch news, but like my mom does, right? So the people that I love does. So sometimes unknowingly I re-listen to news. Unknowingly they show me posts that I possibly didn't want to look at first thing in the morning. So when that happens, it messes up my fragile brain. It's a very fragile brain for me. It's just like, gooey and very, you all know how many grams does it weigh, my brain, right? So when this sensitive piece of equipment, I call my brain an equipment, gets wavered with different news, different algorithms, I lose my balance. So I decided yesterday I'm stepping away from TikTok just so I can focus back in my OG platform, which is here. Even if somebody watches me or not, even if I reach 100 subscribers, 100 or not, at least I will get my friend to 50 subscribers. Like at least I'll get my friends to carry the baton that I couldn't complete the race. Some of us can't complete the race of this life. It's so exhausting. So what we can do is we bring the torch. So I'm carrying this torch and I'm handing it over to you. Would you please so kindly continue the journey of the journey of YouTube. You all who are on TikTok, please, you all continue the torch of TikTok. Come visit me on YouTube when you are ready. I don't know when I'll go back there, but I'm heavily focusing on getting people over here to it's a bit more stable for me here, right? All right, so yes, come join my daily live stream. For the next week or so, I'm going to focus on getting my friends who are transitioning to YouTube to live stream here to get their live unlocked. So different requirements in different countries. I know back in my day, I needed 1,000 subscribers to go YouTube live, and I did that with a lot of hard work. But you all, I find out, like my friend just needs 50 subscribers to go live, and we can collectively do that authentically, organically. It's very easy, right? If you can't find the subscribers, come to my live, right? When I live stream, come to my live. I will introduce you to people in the chat, and you all can subscribe to each other, see what kind of work everybody does. I would say give people the best of intentions, unless they're being toxic and mean and nasty, don't subscribe to them. But if you see 80% or 90% of the time their posts are really good, and 1-2 day they're having a bad day, that's being human. Kind of like me. You might see my posts every day. It's kind of pretty, it's with me in summer. We go do our daily lives and stuff. 1-2 days, I might come in here and I might express what needs to be expressed according to my life. And I look at people like that, like how human are you, right? If a channel is completely just always dandy, I'm like, what's going on? That's just my perspective. But I welcome you all. If there's any way that I can be a part of your journey also, let me know. I normally subscribe back. For me, subscribing to someone is not a big deal. Like, I don't see myself on a high horse. I'm just a regular human as anybody else making content on the internet. So if you want a sub from me, just subscribe and drop a comment, say I subscribe to you, and we'll go from there. All right, have a nice day, everybody. I'm gonna catch you all soon. Bye. All right, let's upload that. Awesome sauce. Thank you for the likes. All right. Give me a second. I want to check if my mom texted. I'll be right back. Great, that's exactly what I need. just 400. Okay. Okay, folks, I'm an hour 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a break. See y'all later in the live. I will be uploading my video and see you all inshallah. So thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to drop a comment. If you were not in the chat, drop a comment. I read every comment, all right, and I get to every comment. And thirdly, there's something called a hype. Oh, before I end the session, I don't know if you all know about this. So one ways we can grow on YouTube is you see, like yesterday's, you see, like yesterday's video here. Let's see this video, right? And if you all see here, you see, okay, a little bit more focus. I know it's a mirror image, right? If you move around here, okay, where's the hype? Okay, there's a star button that says hype. This is the hype button. I can't hype my own videos, but you all can hype the creators to push them forward. So if you hit the hype button, you're allowed 3 hype opportunities per week. 3 hypes come forth every week. If you utilize that and give me a hype, I would highly appreciate that, and I can continue making more videos, inshallah, with a lot more stability. So try hitting the hype button, and may Allah reward you for all your good deeds. Thank you. Bye bye.